So everybody, thank you for joining. If you're on the replay, thank you. If you're jumping in live, do me a favor, tell me where you're watching from. What's up, Jeeves? Hey, Deanna, how are you? How's everybody doing? So I'm learning how to play with the computer, so I'm getting better at it. Deanna, good to see you. But Jeeves, good to see you. I'm going to leave these headphones on. I feel safe and secure when I have it on. I don't have my DSLR on. I'm wearing my contacts, so hopefully I'm not too whitewashed. But man, it's what is today? Today is Tuesday. I just picked up I had to pick up our rental car or a what do you call that? First of all, how's my audio? How's my video? I want to make sure I'm not too powerful or too much ambient noise. So it look good. Okay, cool. So yeah, we had to pick up our rental car, or I had to pick up a rental car today because our car is in the shop. So Wednesday, is it Wednesday on the East Coast? It sure is. You're 5 hours, 6 hours. Are you 6 hours ahead? So yeah. Well, let's get right into it. I'll just share some images. I think I shared this the last time. I was going to put it up on the screen anyway. Just kind of want to show you guys a little bit of what I've been kind of browsing through on my computer. Gonna finish. It's 104. Well, hopefully the future looks good. I think I shared some of these with some of you guys the last time. I can't remember if I shared these, but I'm going to start editing these and cleaning these up a little bit. Hey, Rita, how are you? This one's a little bit more. How should I put it? It's got more colors mixed in. I mean, more whitewash mixed in. So I gotta definitely clean this one up too a little bit. This is on the east side of the island. Hey, Bernie, how are you? Good to see you. And then this one, I'm gonna clean this one up too. I'm gonna post. I'm not sure where I'm gonna post it up yet. Did you guys know? Check this out. Did you guys know that on YouTube you have short videos? Did you guys know that? I did not know that until like recently. I thought it was just for like celebrity people to, but as content creators, you can make video shorts. So it's kind of like Instagram stories, or it's kind of like TikTok. So I've been sharing on my YouTube in short videos. So I'm gonna start. I just did one. So, matter of fact, I'll share with you. I think I can go there. Give me a second. I will show you guys. You know, we're gonna navigate through a couple of them. I'm not opening too many windows, but if you have not been into my YouTube channel, it's The Real Greg Lopez. If you just go to youtube.com/The Real Greg Lopez, it should be easy to find. Hey, for those just jumping in, do me a favor. Tell me where you're watching from, or tell everybody in the room so they can see. So let's get back into my. I'm gonna practice sharing the screen. So let's see. Presenting. Stop presenting. You are subscribed. Of course, we got Massachusetts in the house. Let's do Chrome tab. So this is my YouTube channel. Hopefully it kind of works out. So if you haven't been there, let's see. There we go. Make this number 1. Hospital bed in Melbourne. Hopefully you're doing okay. I know it's. So this is my YouTube channel. That's my website, DrillGLO.com. We'll play around a little bit. Oh, I'm live on YouTube as well. I forgot I'm live on YouTube. I totally forgot about that. So cool. I just uploaded this video the other day. Hopefully my audio is not too loud. I hope you guys can see it. I don't want to make the video quality too heavy. It'll probably lag out. So I may drop the pixels down a little bit. But I just uploaded this video of the Ko'ola Mountains. Yeah, we'll bring it down a little bit. It's going to lag out. So let's bring it down. Forgot about that. Oh, no, it didn't. Hey. Is the music playing through on your end too, guys? Or is it just a video? So I did this upload. I hope so, Bernie. So I did this fly through these mountain ranges. No audio? Okay, that's fine. So I did this. Let's turn my audio. If you guys can hear audio, I'll just pause it on my end or mute it. So in this video, I flew through what we call the Ko'ola mountain ranges. And this is probably about 1,200, I think 1,200 feet in elevation. So it was kind of sketchy when I first flew there years ago. I think when I first started flying drones, it was probably about 4 years ago. And but the first time I flew there, winds were like 30 to 40 miles an hour. So that was pretty sketchy. That was pretty like no. But when I went here on this day, it was about 2 to 5 miles an hour. So, anyways, let's go to another video. Shucks, since I forgot I'm live on YouTube as well. I was wondering why it said that red dot. I'm really bad about that. Here's another one I uploaded for those that haven't seen it yet. This is a flight to Chinaman's Hat, and this is just a straight video. There's no like effects really. I tried to bring out the colors, but you can see the water was kind of murky, kind of muddy. But I'm going to fast forward to where I start going over the reef a little bit. Actually, you can see in just a couple seconds. You can see where the reef starts to pop out. And I flew it. This is about 2 miles I flew over the water. I was about 10 feet above the water. So you can kind of see where the reef is popping up on the left top of your screen. And at that point, the water is super shallow. It's probably like, I don't know, a foot deep. At that moment, it looked like maybe at the most 2 feet. So, but I flew all the way out to the end. If you watch the end of the video, it was about, I can't remember how many feet. I can probably look at my flight record. Yeah. But anyways, I don't want to bore you guys with that. But so if you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, that's the channel. It's the real Greg Lopez. It's the same. So real quick, while we're just hanging out, how is you guys' week so far? I know it's only Tuesday, but hopefully you guys are having a good week. I'm going to invite people. I never get people to accept my invitations, but I'll invite Papa Bear. I've really been wanting him to come in. I'm not sure if he's been busy. Let's look him up. Papa Bear. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. Where is he? There he is, Papa Bear. Let's go. Maybe invited Joanne, but I think she's been busy too. Papa Bear. Where is he? Oh, that's the one. Okay, let's close that out. Okay, let's get out of that screen. Let's see. So I'm not sure. Let me show you guys. I'm not sure if it shows up in this screen. I've got 89 subscribers in my YouTube. So if you want to be help me get to 100, that would be awesome. Can't come up today. So there it is. So there's a short. You see where I'm kind of scrolling my little mouse right there? I don't know if you can see my mouse, but on the bottom there's a little, they call it YouTube Shorts. So that's kind of like what do you call it? It's kind of like Instagram stories, etc., etc. So this is going to be a promote scope, I think. I'm going to just promote the heck out of myself. So real quick. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to close this screen out. Okay, so I'll make myself back at the top. So what's going on with you, Bernie? I know you said you're in a hospital bed. Is there anything we can do to help? I mean, obviously, we will be praying for you. I'm really bad at it. I'm just assuming when I go live, everybody kind of knows already who I am and what I do. If you don't, and you're watching the replay, or you just kind of coming in here, hey, Judy, how are you? So, Judy, I'm using my Blue Yeti with no editing software whatsoever. So hopefully it sounds okay. I keep my headphones on. It's a security blanket, but I have it turned to the side to where I'm not talking into it, so there's none of that pee popping. Sound good? It sounds a lot better than your what do you call that? your mic from a phone. So yeah, it'll be that their procedure, but still having problems. Well, we'll definitely be praying for you, Bernie. Hey, so me and Judy have agreed to do a Twitter. What is it called again? Twitter Spaces? Is it Spaces? Twitter. What is it called, Judy? I can't remember. So, I went live yesterday. So, hold on. Let me pull it up. I forget what it's called. Okay, Twitter Spaces. So, what it is, it's like an audio platform, and it's kind of like bringing back the AM radio with modern technologies. There's so much better audio um, technologies, but I guess Twitter's jumping in on there. I have one called Stereo. If you guys have not heard of Stereo, it's kind of like podcasting, but the difference with Twitter Spaces, and I believe, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like Clubhouse. So people can just jump into this room, this virtual. If you can close your eyes and just imagine an audio room or a big room, a living room full of people that you can't physically see, but you can hear. And I think I don't know. I think they're, in my opinion, and I'm just not being negative, but it's cheap. It's cheap technology. It's like a cheap hack. You know how the Russians do the cheap hacks where they boost numbers, and it's really not a big deal. I mean, it doesn't take a lot. So I think Twitter Spaces, Clubhouse, to me, it's a cheap way to increase business. It's a cheap way to build a community. I don't think there's a lot of thought put into it, but if that's where people are headed, I get it. I think it's a niche market, and I think it's not going to last as it may last. Hey, brother Rube, how you doing, man? Ruben's in the house. So, I think audio is good in one respect where you don't have to have that commitment to look good or the commitment to show your face where you can just talk and you can probably put it off somewhere and just let it go and you can mute yourself. So, yeah. I mean, what's the alternative? We go to a waterfall. It would sound terrible if we go to a waterfall, or we could go to the ocean. So now that would be different, but still, it wouldn't. It's like, dude, you're on the ocean and you're just giving me audio. Like, don't be a tease. You might be lying to me for all I know. You could probably be playing an audio file, lying in bed, building your community, and getting followers. So, but anyways, speaking of here, for those that didn't see, I didn't show this image up yet. This is in Kaneohe, near the sandbars. Let me make it number one. Make it number one. What's up, Foamy? Is that a new account? Oh, you're Foamy's on Twitch. Thank you for jumping in on Twitch. Let me get myself out of here. So this is, look how beautiful this. So this is not a beach. This is what we call a sandbar, and actually these are reefs. And I didn't edit this picture at all. It's just a straight up like photo. There's no HDR. It's just all sunlight. As you can tell, it's kind of whitewashed. You can tell on the top. But this is what they call a sandbar / just reef. You can see the darker sections are reef. We can see the whiter part of the picture. That's sand, and so a lot of the sand is it's developed over time. Yeah, I'm on Haps. I'm on Haps, and I'm on YouTube Live apparently, and I love how Haps can do that because I don't have 1,000 followers. I only have like 89 followers on YouTube, so it's cool. We can go live on YouTube, you know. So actually, you can go live on YouTube. You just can't go mobile live on YouTube. So let's put me back in there. But yeah, so that white stuff, that's all sand created from coral reef. And so if you wonder what we're talking about, we just jumped in. We're talking about Twitter Spaces. Me and Judy have agreed to do a Twitter Spaces for you guys. Foamy Home is in. He is on Haps. If you guys are not following Judy, her username is Tiki Tales. Or if you're not following Foamy Homie, those are two content creators. I would say Judy is not a content creator. She is a content sharer. She shares beautiful, and I take that back. She does create, but she creates experiences for you guys. So if you guys are not following her, she takes her life and she risks sometimes in her life in some sketchy parts of the ocean so she can share with you. And of course, Foamy, you guys know Foamy. He is a world famous. I don't even know the word. I'm going to say puppeteer.
Is the food ready, Daddy?
No, we're going to go pick up food. Oh. So He is a content creator. He does entertainment behind these visuals that you would never know his true identity. Uh, Judy, she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 comments above you. One, two, three. Yeah, yeah. We can pick up McDonald's, I think, since we have a car. Yeah, okay. My wife is hungry. So yeah, if you missed earlier in the conversation, I had to we had to pick up a rental, Judy. We had to pick up a rental. There's no rental cars on Oahu. It's crazy. They're charging $400 to $500 a day to rent cars, and that's Judy TKTS. So our car is in the shop, so it's covered under warranty, and so we were waiting for them to approve everything. So because I don't want to, I'm not going to pay for a rental car. So our warranty pays for the rental car. So and they didn't have loaners available. So see, that's who is their fault? Who's at fault for that, Judy? Because that was my secret when we went to Big Island. I mean, that was one of the things that's a top secret. You're in a U-Haul for $30 a day, and you don't have to get a room because you can camp out in the U-Haul as long as you're in a safe location. Now they're charging through the roof prices. So since everybody's giving out the secrets, here's another secret. Might as well give it all out so there's more competition. But you can rent vehicles from Home Depot as well. So if you want to rent a truck from Home Depot, there you go. I think they charge like $50, $60 a day versus, and if you rent a moving van, even better. You don't have to get a hotel room. Yeah, we had a lot of, right? Aloha Stadium too. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, she has a rental car company as well. I believe. I'm not sure how last year affected your business, um, but you know what's happening now, Judy. And for those of you, um, where am I at? Where are you? There you go. So what they're doing now is people that have existing cars, they're renting them out with that app. I forget what it's called. So Foamy Homie said, I rent. Oh, I can show you a comment on this. I totally forgot about that. Let me just put these guys up real quick. Um, there's Foamy Homie. So we're going to present on screen. That's him. If you're not following him, there he is. And then there's Judy. She says, I'm Judy. Wait, how did I do that? Used to be area manager with Enterprise. That's right. I remember you telling Turo. Yes, thank you. So Hertz, I rented a car from Hertz, which I didn't pay for it. Ford paid for it. So we have a Ford Explorer that we had to, it's got warranty. We've got a warranty. If you have not bought an extended warranty for your American vehicle, buy one. I know it sounds funny and cliche, but all those people calling you, they calling you for a reason. It's probably because American cars, yeah. So uh, my wife's Explorer, anyways, we had to take it in. And so they're paying for the rental car, and thank God they are. I wish they, sold it, but there's so many things that they probably could use it as a tax write-off for a lot of nonprofits. Demand is up and supply is low. So I asked the guy, I said, how can you guys charge $500 a day? And he goes, oh, we don't charge that much. He says, but we do charge a lot. He said, Enterprise, but even Budget and all these other car companies, they're charging through the roof because they can. And there's a waiting list. So when I pulled up, there was like 3 or 4 SUVs. There was that's low, 500 a day actually. They should have auctioned it. I would have bought one or two, and I would have used for Turo. I mean, shucks, you know. Especially where we moved to. Also, I've got a lot of room now, so I've got we have a 4-bedroom home in Honolulu, and we've got a garage. In our garage, we can keep 3 cars. We can fit 3 cars in our garage, and I can fit another 4 cars in our driveway. Something, man. If I wish they could have sold it. I mean, I'm sure there was an auction, but 30. I know a guy that has 4, and they're all Highline. He's got a Mercedes. He's got a truck. He's got a Jeep and a van. Yeah. and he's very reasonable. You know what I think? The sad thing is, and this is just my opinion. We're not talking politics. We're not talking who you voted for, or what I know in my heart, what I believe is that a lot of these pandemic policies in Hawaii were driven to ruin our economy. And I know they're not bad people, but I believe that a lot of these policies were purposely driven to divert our economy, to just tank the heck out of it. And part of the reason I believe this is true, if you look back on the news clips, and if Hawaii did not tank their economy, they would not be eligible for a lot of the federal funding that was in the pipeline. So it's kind of like, for those of you that have government jobs, if you don't spend the money, you're not going to get, when budgets get reviewed. So come next year or next quarter or whatever, however they do it, you're not going to get the budget. So Hawaii had to, in my opinion, had to tank. So, well, here's the thing with dealerships. So our rental or loaner car is from Ford, which Ford sold the cars to Hertz, so they have this working relationship. So Hertz buys the cars, Hertz takes care of all the liability in terms of the rental aspect of it. Ford's not paying on cars that are not ever going to sell. Let them deal with it. So, of course, they get a discounted rate, and then Ford will always, or theoretically, will always have a fleet of vehicles available for the service department. So, but to get back to the economy, back in November, I think it was October, November. I don't know if Judy heard about this, but in the state of Hawaii, they had to spend, I think it was $180 million by the end of the month. So they were getting all these programs and getting them approved so they can give it all this money. That's what happened when I worked at Command School. Spend 100% of art budget, or they would give us less next. So when Hawaii depleted all of the I think it was $180 million. And let me look it up. I know I'm not making this stuff up. I never forget when I saw this. Wow, they said they got to spend that money by the end of the month. Hawaii needed to spend, I think it was 180 million by end of year. I think it was 180 million. Here, okay, I was way off. This is Civil Beat, and one of my friends used to run Civil Beat, so I know that they're non-prop. They're not funded by a corporation. Time. This is in Civil Beat, so time is running out for Hawaii to spend $877 million in Corona relief funds. So that's obviously the whole gamut. It's not just the state of Hawaii. Hey, Sev, how are you? So, but it's a lot of it is with businesses. So part of the red tape is that Hawaii didn't have enough staff to approve a lot of these. So what, I'm sure that's accurate, but there was a month in November where they had to spend 180 million by the end of the month. Like, they were behind in getting these things approved. So if you were a renter or a business owner, or and you were behind in utilities, for example, there's these nonprofit. There's one organization right now. They are, I think it's Catholic Charities. They are helping residents in the state of Hawaii. If you're behind on your utilities, they will pay your utility bills for you. So some of that money, I'm sure, was pushed very quickly. So I don't know how we got on this tangent. We're talking about money. We're talking about rental cars. We're talking about, we're just talking about whatever. Let's show something beautiful. Lighten up the. So this is Diamond Head. Let's. Yeah, I knew it was 180 million. I took this photo. This was 3 miles out. I flew my drone 3 miles out, and I'm hoping that. Let me take these headphones off. I'm hoping that the FAA doesn't, like. I don't know if I get in trouble for being this far out in this zone, but there was a boat that I was trying to catch up to. It was a Russian liner, I think it's called. Yeah. But anyways, hey, real quick, let me thank you, Sev, for the award. I appreciate it. I've been good. Hey, if you guys are not following, let me put him up on screen. But Sev, he's another broadcaster. We kind of met briefly on Periscope before the shutdown. But he, very similar to me, just shares his life. How come it's not showing up on the screen? Let me try one more time. I'm going to end this broadcast probably in about 5-10 minutes. I got to get some McDonald's. We're too lazy to cook. We normally eat pretty good, but we felt like eating McDonald's. We've been without a car for like a day or 2 days. So yeah, let me get this back up. Let me see, where am I at? Put this up. You're a Jack in the Box. Which one? What state are you? Are you on the East Coast? Where are you at, Ruben? I know you travel a lot, but I know the pandemic changed a little bit for you. I can't wait till I get my battery. I ordered a battery, a power cord for my phone. Louisiana. Oh man, I'm so envious. Man, my traps are sore. I'll show you guys something. So I ordered a power cable for my DSLR. I tried using this last week to. So this is what I use for my. I'm going to start using for my live streams. Um, and I'm going to start recording YouTube videos and doing more professional looking stuff. So, but I had to get a power cable because the battery dies after about 45 minutes. So Judy is going to do a podcast. I hope I'm not jumping the gun. I probably should have asked you, Judy, before I said that. But anyways, Judy and I are going to eventually, I don't know when we're going to do it, but we're going to do a Twitter Spaces where we're just going to talk story. And it might just be me and her for a while. Jack in the Box. I don't know where the Jack in the Box. We just recently moved to Honolulu, so I'm not sure if you knew that, Ruben, but we okay. So you know me. I have no agendas. My heart. I think it's 8 years. Is it 8 years? So, um, I'm so bad. I'm gonna look it up. Give me a second. I will find it for you. Hold on. How do I find this? I won't try to butcher it. We're gonna talk about Judy just for a second. Yeah, we found a 4-bedroom place in Honolulu. Okay, so check this out. You guys ready? Wow, check this out. It's been 8 years, and I'm not gonna get too invested in this, Judy, because I'm a very emotional person. I want to be able to talk this through. But let me do this. Her brother's been missing for 8 years. I can't even imagine. My brother's been on a mainland for a year, and I miss him. But I know he's alive, and I know where he's at. But check this out. So this is Judy. This is her Twitter. Let's pull her up. So she's going to eventually do a podcast. And if you guys are not following her, this is her on Twitter. Okay, so make sure you guys are following her on Twitter. And hopefully the scroll works. And I know she posted up something recently. Let me look it up. Maybe she can help me. There we go. So this is her. Can I click on this? There we go. That's her brother. Hey, Moose. How are you? Her brother, Jonathan Michael Riley, out of Meaford, Ontario, Canada. And there's a petition that she has about changing the way that police handle adult missing persons. And it says that she's been advocating for change since her brother vanished April 23rd, 2013. So, you know me, Judy, we're always going to keep you in our hearts. But like that kind of stuff it's heavy for me. Really is. She's also got a Facebook page. If you guys don't know her, she's a mermaid in Hawaii. She's an author, illustrator, publisher, and her son, very gifted. You know how our homeschool kids are; they're super gifted. But he's very gifted, great artist, illustrator, animator. I've seen some of his work that she published on social media, and it runs in his DNA. So, but let's see if I can pull up one of her things. So this is kind of what she does. She just shares her life. Look at this picture. Wow. That's a beautiful capture. Police wouldn't take a missing persons report. Automatic, Judy. So I don't know. Did you take these photos, or is that the photo credit on the bottom? So in Hawaii, we have these false killer whales. Look at that mahi mahi that it's biting. Mahi mahi at that size, I would say that's about at least a 12-inch in length. I don't know the weight, but isn't that crazy? That's crazy. At our aquarium here on Oahu, which I refuse to go to now, I'm not going to get all like Greenpeace political on you guys, but I refuse to support Sea Life Park anymore. The aquarium, Waikiki Aquarium, I may support them. We'll see. But yeah, so this is her Twitter account, a Twitter page, and she's also got a website. I'm just going to promote her since she's here. If you guys want to follow her, let's zoom in. Can we zoom in on this? I think we can. Aha! Look at that. You sure can. TikiTales.com. That's her website. Oh, it's another page. Shoot. Let me stop presenting. I'm going to show one more page, and then we're going to end it in a second. There we go. I think this is the one. There we go. There she is. So that's her website. TikiTales.com. There you go. So if you guys want to connect with her, that's how you do it right there. She's got ebooks. Let's click on one of them. Hopefully, yeah, okay. How to Live Aloha, starring Oink and Moo, which is a pig and a cow, I'm guessing. And it's available on Amazon Prime. Support local, guys. Make sure you guys support local. Yeah, she was a beast on Periscope, and I know her momentum is different on Haps, and but the one that I will say I do appreciate about Haps is that they give us all these broadcasting tools. They give us this ability to create these type of broadcasts and share it to YouTube, Twitch. You can have a big, massive footprint. It may not have a lot of followers in each category, but the fact that they give us that option is beautiful. So, yeah, make sure you guys are. Let's go check out another one. Let's see. Where is her? When I Am Quiet on Oahu. It's probably, I'm guessing it's another book. Yeah, Hawaiian Monk Seal. It's a hardcover, $12.95 plus shipping. Yeah. Periscope, I will say, what I love about Periscope is that it's a very simple. It was a simple interface, and there was really only three functions. One is the video, the comments, and the hearts. Super hearts and hearts can go in the same category, but that's it. Those are three major components. People like to tap the screen because it boosts people's confidence. So if you guys know the history behind having hearts pop up on the screen, it wasn't necessarily so much to make the broadcaster look good. It was really more so, from what I remember their discussions, it boosted the confidence of the broadcaster when they saw hearts popping up on the screen, because it's not easy for anybody to go live, So, but the beautiful thing, I want to do one more for Jude, and if you guys want to connect with her, let me see the store. So this is her store, and then she's got little packages here, and she signs them for you. This is cool. I've never actually bought this before. This is awesome, Judy. Look at all that. If you ever follow her on social media, that's a very typical. Yeah, her face, that smile. Yeah. If you're an international customer, there's the rates. You know what's beautiful? I will say in 2021. Here's the thing that's beautiful. There's ways for us to create finances to make income. You know, I'm gonna promote myself now that I promote you here. Let's see. And my website is nowhere near the level of hers. So that's my website right there. My blah blah website. And little backstory behind this picture. Have you guys ever heard of Pickles? Yo Pickles on social media. Well, she came out here to Hawaii, and I told her, Can you take a picture? I want to jump off the boat and just do a double shaka. I had no intention of using it other than Instagram. Well, the picture stuck, and that kind of just it stuck with me. It's not even a good quality picture, but that's what I use on my website. A little dorky hello everybody, kind of tell you who I am. What else do I have? I have a little blog which I really don't do nothing with it, but I need to. Partners. Let me see. This is some of the things I've used over the years. Check this out. I've used this is way outdated, but this is like the best waterproof case you could ever use for the ocean, in my opinion. Like for real. Like $6. Like, and it's thin. You can use your touchscreen. For the most part, it's safe. You can use it in the ocean. This is what I would use whenever I get pounded by the waves in the ocean. This is one of my partners. I'm still connected with Archon. They make mounts and those kind of things. This is what I use for my cooking. If you ever watch my cooking broadcast, is what I would use. I'm not connected with it. I gotta change this out, but I used to do 360 broadcasts too. I still have one of these. I have the DJI Osmo. I still have my drone, not this drone, but I have another one. Lighting, blah blah blah. Yeah, exciting. So I use a touchscreen. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes, when a wave would hit your screen, sometimes it acts up. It acts funny. That's the only thing. My wife, I will say, she gets a credit for this. I'm gonna just pop this up in here. So my wife did all of this this store stuff. So this is just a little thing for us to make a little bit extra money. And these are shirts that throughout the years on social media, if you've ever followed me, that's something I always say is it's spelled chi, but it's like chi. Something we say in Hawaii is actually from Samoan culture. This is definitely outdated. Gonna have to update the Periscope dot with the Hawaii on the map. We have little Aloha shirts and bags and things like that. But yeah, if you want to go on there, it's on my website. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I've actually blocked some very important people before. Like, yeah, so I may do a scope or broadcast where I share with you guys what I use for equipment. I actually have a lot of things that I've used and things that I don't use anymore. One of my favorite things that I use right now is my microphone. I love this microphone. It makes me sound decent. So I hope it's just not too loud. I can see it clipping a little bit, so I probably should turn the volume down. But well, guys, I'm gonna end it. I gotta go McDonald's. It's getting close to 8 o'clock. we had a late lunch or late snack. So I'm going to end it now, and then I'm going to pick up some dinner. I'll post up some things on social media. So let me just go up on here. So if you have not been on my website, I'll do it in the comments. It's actually in my profile too, but you know me. TheRealJilo.com. That's my website. The real is that spelled right? Yeah. So you can check all the social media outlets, and then I'll post up another update on probably on Haps. I'll post up another video. You guys can check it out. So, all right, I better go. My wife is taunting me in the background. I can see her in the shadows. You guys ever heard of ASMR? I forget what it stands for. It's ASMR, audio sensory ASMR. I gotta. Anyways, so I'm gonna get up in the mic. So, but anyways, I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm gonna do another update, and hopefully we'll get some scenery for you guys. So make sure you're following Judy. Tiki Tales. Also, make sure you're following Foamy Homie, who is another content creator, and also Brother Sev. I'm not sure if he's still on here. If you are a content creator or you go live, just give a number 1 on here. I'll make sure people can follow you. You can read in the comments. Guys, thank you for being here. Make sure you share this out, even if it's on a replay. I would appreciate it. Share it out on whatever your social media outlets are. You can share from here or copy and paste, however you want to do it. And make sure you follow me on my YouTube channel. It's not the most epic channel, but the quality of epicness comes from you guys being a follower. So make sure you click the follow button. I just made that up on the fly. It makes no sense. So, all right, guys, I'm going to check out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for carving out that time of your day just to hang out. Hope to see you guys on my next one. But as I always say, if not, love you guys. God bless you guys. Hui ho, aloha, and mahalo. We're going to end with this sunrise video. See you guys. All right, guys, thank you for being here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Aloha.